Hello and welcome to your daily tarot reading. I'm Nereida and we're going to get some messages for the day. We are going into the weekend. Hooray. So maybe we'll touch on a little bit of weekend energy. First, we're going to start off with the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle. So let's drop in together, connect to whatever you want clarity on, perspective, guidance. Remember that this is a general reading, and so it's not going to resonate with everybody. If something in the reading does resonate with you and you want to go deeper with it, you can always book a personal reading with me at keepthechannelonlove.com, and I will pull cards specifically for you. The starfish. Let's read about the starfish, okay? I'm being reminded of, was it Finding Nemo? The little girl with the starfish, remember? Here it is. Beautiful, alluring, superficial, or shallow. The starfish is a natural, let me make sure this is, there you go. The starfish is a natural and exquisite beauty, mesmerizing to all. Being around someone with starfish energy is a thrill, like you've been put under a spell of divinity itself. The problem is these creatures have been reliant on how they look and what other people think of them for so long that they may have forgotten their deeper callings. When this card appears, it's important to ask, am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to please others? When in balance, uplifting, artistic, expressive. When out of balance, gossips, feels empty. To bring into balance, positive friends. Interesting, because yesterday the reading that we posted, the lovers, did pop up, and I talked about how with the lovers there's often a choice to go with something that satisfies the ego or a choice that satisfies the higher self, okay? So, you know, there could be a connection there for sure. All right, let's get into some tarot. I had already started shuffling. The Hanged Being again. We just had the Hanged person yesterday as well for this collective. So, okay, so you're still at a standstill. I mean, it's only been a day, so I just thought with that cheetah energy, I was gonna start moving. Things were gonna start moving. But what I'm feeling, I don't know, that starfish energy, it just really reminds me of somebody that, it's like I'm getting this like story about somebody that moves to like a big city, and you know, they have all these like gems, like that, like of they have gifts of personality and like deep, but they rely so much on, because they're going to the big city, they feel like it's all about how they look and the people that they're around, no matter if they're like sucky people, you know. And there must be some kind of like, it's like the universe hit the pause button and is like, you know, this is not why we brought you here. There's like some, maybe like a new space I'm feeling. And let's keep going. Let's see. Where's this coming from? Where's this going, Spirit? That's way too many cards. Let me just shuffle one more time. That was too many cards. Six of Wands. Yeah, I mean, I really feel like, you know, there's something that you are really looking to succeed in. Like you really want to, I can see you working towards what exactly it is that's going to make you feel that fulfilled feeling. But right now, I think that you've been overly focused on the external factors of what constitutes success, like, you know, how much money you have, you know, the toys that you have, like the clothes that you wear, but there's something inside of you that's missing, okay? And I feel like that's what that starfish energy, why it's popping up for today. It's like you're being called to go inward, you know, and to remember who you really are. And even though you feel Seven of Swords, yeah, look, you've been wearing these masks just to fit in. Been wearing these masks just to fit in, and like it's giving keeping up with the Joneses, you know? That's what it's giving. Like you want people around you to think, like, you know, to see you and think, oh, that person is really, they're living the best life. But there's something within you, hanged being, that it's, you know, at least in this reading, it's like you can't hide it for very much longer. I don't think you want to hide it for very much longer. You really want to shine for who you truly are. Like you just want to be yourself. And, you know, I'm seeing somebody like just having hung out with people that really like, they felt like them, like, and they made you feel like yourself. Like, you know, like I'm just seeing somebody like around a group of people that maybe they don't hang out with all that often. But something about them like sparked, like something about them shone through that they haven't even seen in a long time. Okay. And it's kind of like, oh my God, like I've been suppressing this part of myself because I want to make sure like that I look cool in front of these other people that I've been hanging out with. Okay. So there's something about also like energies around you as well. Like the people that you're surrounding yourself with right now are basically, they're just reflecting back to you the masks that you wear. And that's why it's all like status quo, but there's something deeper inside of you and you're starting to wake up to that. All right, what else do you want me to tell this collective, Spirit? What else do you want this collective? Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Fool. One more card, Spirit. One more card. Oh, these are just popping up. Okay, so I'm definitely picking up on a young energy here, okay? And I think, you know, not that well, my soul is probably ancient, but, you know, I've been through some things in my life and I have a little bit of life experience, I guess you could say. But it feels like this is something that, you know, somebody younger would be going through. And I think it's totally normal to go through these phases where you realize that you're more than just, you know, your outward facade. And with the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, there is this like young kind of energy coming through where you're somebody that, you know, you're probably like really good looking, or you've been told about your looks throughout your life, like, you know, and you also probably have a knack of making money or saving money somehow. But, and like, it, you know, you try to put out there that you're like happy, you know, but Nine of Pentacles, I would say that you probably feel lonely. Even when you're surrounded by your friends, you're not feeling the community. You're not feeling connection, okay? With the Fool, I'd say that you're thinking about taking a risk here. There's something new about, you know, Like you want to take a risk, you want to do something different, but you're still just a little hung up on what are they going to say? And who is they? Honey, it's all about you. Like, you need to make yourself happy. I'm going to get some heart's hidden secrets here to see what, all right, what is this Knight of Wands about? Is this not the memories, dwelling, chemistry? So I do feel like, okay, with that Knight of Wands, I feel like you're somebody that really relies on like you just rely on like the excitement of the room. Like you're someone that you just have to, there always has to be some kind of dynamic happening. I don't know why that word is coming up, but there always has to be something going on for you, okay? In order for you to feel even like just even keeled, to feel like comfortable in a room. But this is like a really immature way of going about life. And I think that, I think you're seeking for more stability. I think you're seeking more stability. There could be something that you invested in with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles and the Fool. You could have taken some kind of risk with something and invested, but like, it's almost like what I'm picking up is like, you walked into it with a mask on. You walked into it not as your true self. And there are some consequences that you're facing right now. Pride, arrogance, ego, stubborn. And now you're kind of like, maybe this is the turning point. Like, this is why you're waking up to it. Like, this is why you're saying like, if I would have just been my true self, this could have gone a little bit differently. Let me just get one more affirmation card, because there's some really weird, like there's a lot going on here. I can't even really tell in regards to what this is. I think this has to do with like somebody that's dating. Oh my God. Yeah, I think that this is somebody like you went on like a first date or something. And I don't know if it's you or the other person. I'm just going to read the energy, okay? And you're just going to have to like make it fit. But I feel like they came in with their usual like, you know, with their like games. And I think you saw right through their mask. Okay, I'm just gonna like keep it at one perspective. It's my Libra stellium. Excuse me, I wanna like get all the angles. But I feel like they came in like very prideful, trying to hide their feelings with this obscurity card. Like they were trying to resist the fact that they actually really do feel something for you. Okay, Like this person, I feel like really does want like a deep-seated connection with the family card, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. Like they really do want that familial like energy, but like they have memories of it, okay? And they want it, but they're so used to like the excitement and chemistry, they confuse that. They confuse it with like love. This person, yeah, this person, my light went out. I feel like this person, what they really like, they really want to like create something solid and like, but also it's kind of like a source of pain and fear for them. But I am picking up like a really lonely energy. They like keep themselves closed off because maybe they're like, I'm feeling like their family life could have not been the most ideal. And so they connect closeness and family with pain and abandonment. Let me just make sure that I'm on the right track here. See, loyalty and confusion, trusting, reliability, believing, confusion, uncertain, unclear, and sure. I think that for this person, they've just learned how to, you know, yeah, like how to just put on a show. Just put on a show. And when they connect with people, it's all based off of this, like, you know, on this show that they're putting on. But deep down inside, they're really contemplating, like, why is it? And I feel like going back to the very beginning with that starfish card, like I feel like somebody has triggered, or a group of people have triggered this person's, wait, what am I, like, why have I been, this is what I've been missing in my life. You know, I want to feel connection. I want to be my true self and shine and have the success that I have just by being me, who I am. I'm tired of these masks. But they're like I said, this is like a really young internal energy. So like, I feel there's a maturing process here that's going on. But I do see success here with the Six of Wands. I do feel this person kind of coming into their own. I think it's just a matter of time. Let me see, is there anything else, Spirit? What guidance can I give this collective? And what could be a potential outcome? We have the Ten of Cups, the High Priestess, wow, and the Wheel of Mars. Wow, I am moved. First, I feel like a lot of emotion for some reason. It's like I'm just feeling into an energy of somebody that has this deep desire, like with the Ten of Cups, it's like a mother breastfeeding her baby. And there's this nurturing energy, this like this deep love that this person is like desiring, or maybe you're desiring. And there's depth here, okay? I don't know, water sign could be important, like the High Priestess. I don't know why I'm feeling it's like the High Priestess was the one that like triggered this energy. So maybe like this person or you, oh, fuck. Who are you, Starfish? This person like triggered something within this energy of like, yeah, that's what I want. Like, that's what I've been looking for. Like, I've been looking for this like mothering kind of energy, but it's like nourishing, you know? And the people that they've been surrounding themselves with are just like NPRs, you know? And with the Wheel of Mars, this is like tower moment, okay? The Wheel of Mars is a tower moment. The walls, this is gonna come to light, like no matter, it's gonna happen. Like there's something big that's gonna come like crashing down. Like the facade is just gonna be, it's no lot like it's not sustainable. You know, a lot, like people that lie, they believe their lies for such a long time, but then it'll take like one piercing question to break that lie, you know, and everything comes tumbling down. And there's, what is that saying? There's two things that can't be like hidden for very long. Is it the truth and there's something else? It's the truth and something else, you guys. Is it the sun? I want to say it's the sun, but I don't think it's the sun. It could be. Anyway, you can't hide the truth for very long, and you can't hide the truth of who you are, you know, not especially not if you're dealing with the high priestess. The high priestess is going to see right through you, honey. That high priestess is going to read you like a second grade book, baby. Okay? And they're going to be able to pierce through and see you're not the player that you think you are. Knight of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. You're not the play. These games that you play, they don't work because they're not going to work with the high priestess, because the high priestess is the one that like fucking created the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like somebody is feeling very confused now, because somebody just came in and really just, you know, opened up a can of worms in them. And now they're over here feeling like the fool. They're like, I need to, like, do I need to make a move? But hang being, the universe is basically putting them in a position where they're having to really like look at themselves, okay? And I don't know, with the Knight of Wands and this Knight of Pentacles, I don't think that this person is used to that. So, okay, I'm going to close this out. Just one more. I don't know. I felt like for my personal oracle deck, just something to close the energy. Breathe and courage. It's very simple, but you know, and desire. So, okay, my lovelies. Whatever desire, like if you're on the side of somebody that has just been like, somebody has just realized like, oh my God, I've been fucking up. And what I really want in life is not what I've been putting out there. Okay. So you're right now, you're gathering your strength. Okay. Hanged being, you're gathering your strength. You're seeing everything for what it is. You're taking the rose-colored glasses off and you're saying, okay, I'm not who I thought I was, and the people around me are not who I thought they were. And I see that there need to be changes, okay? And this could be a little bit overwhelming for you. I would be overwhelmed. But you're gathering the courage right now to make the changes that you need to make. Protect what you love. Courage, this is what I wrote on here. To have it and to use it, and the wisdom to know when and how. Powerful. That's really powerful. I'm going to read it again. Courage, to have it and use it, and the wisdom to know when and how. Because we can have courage And, you know, behind closed doors, we're all big and tough. But when it comes to standing up for ourselves or standing up for something that we love, that courage, it becomes a little tail between our legs. Desire. So you are, or this person is bringing something from the unconscious into the conscious, okay? There's some kind of desire for a deeper connection that they probably had suppressed through pain. And this is now waking up, okay? And so what I'm hearing is like, breathe into that desire. That desire is not there just to make you miserable. It's showing you something. And so it's up to you to have the courage to go for what you want. This could be a childhood dream or something. But it has to do with your true self, not the facade that you've been putting out there, okay? Powerful. I didn't even touch into the weekend because I feel like this is enough for, you know, this collective. If you're catching this is enough to give you something to chew on for the weekend. So have a beautiful Friday, and any preparations that you have for that full moon on Monday, have a beautiful weekend. I will see you very soon with another tarot reader.